The man in the phone. Angela lived alone in a small rented apartment just outside Port Harcourt. The kind of place where the walls were thin, the lights flickered for no reason, and the neighbors minded their business a little too much. One evening in October, while the wind hissed against her windows, Angela received a WhatsApp call from an unknown number. She declined it. A few seconds later, the same number sent a voice note. It was only 2 seconds long and completely silent. She deleted it immediately, thinking it was one of those spam calls. But later that night, while she was brushing her teeth, her phone screen lit up again on its own. The same number. This time, instead of calling, it sent another voice note. This one was 5 seconds. Angela hesitated, then pressed play. At first, it sounded like static. Then, behind the static, she heard breathing. Slow, heavy, like someone standing very close to the phone. Then she heard her name, whispered, not by a stranger, but in the exact voice of her late father, who had died 3 years earlier. Angela, her heart nearly stopped. She froze, toothbrush still in her mouth, staring at the screen. Before she could react, a third voice note arrived. 10 seconds. This one was different. It wasn't breathing. It wasn't static. It was the sound of footsteps. Slow, dragging footsteps. And in the background, she heard something slam, like a door banging against a wall. Her entire body went cold, because she recognized the sound. It was the door to her own living room. Before she could grab her keys or think of running, her phone buzzed again. A photo message. She opened it and dropped the phone instantly. The picture was taken inside her apartment just a few seconds earlier. It showed the living room, dark, except for the faint light from the street, and in the center of the room stood a tall man. But his face, God, his face, was blurred, like it was moving too fast, like he was vibrating. Only the eyes were clear. They were staring directly at the camera, directly at her. Angela stumbled toward the door, hands shaking, trying to unlock it. Her phone buzzed again, a final voice note. She didn't want to hear it. She didn't want to touch the phone. But the sound began to play by itself. This time, there was no breathing, no footsteps, just a low, crackling whisper. Stop running. I'm already inside. The lights went out, and the last thing anyone heard from Angela's apartment that night was a scream that ended far too suddenly. No one ever saw her again. But neighbors still say that sometimes, late at night, they hear a phone buzzing from the empty apartment, sending voice notes to no one.